Very nice.
Last year, the Dutch central bank warned pension funds about their exposure to the Magnificent Seven: Alphabet, Amazon, Apple, Meta, Microsoft, and
So this is the end result. Size 6 petite ladies sock. And we've got, what are we doing? Got, what's it look like? This looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. This looks like 6 rows. And I've already cast on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll do another one for luck. And just see how this is looking. So this is just a simple knit 2, purl 2, and it's 32 stitches, which makes it pretty petite on these, as against 5mm needles. Oops. Purl 2, purl 1, purl 2, and because we've got essentially, if it's knit 2, purl 2 ribbing, your number of stitches needs to be divisible by 4, and since you're going from needle to needle, and I've only got 32, I'll set up the stitches 10, 12, 10, and this is where you pull this tight. So I'm knitting on the needle and then purling on this. So knit 2, purl 2, bridge the gap, but you've got to be nice and tight over this gap here. Otherwise you get, just too loose in between the rows. Purl 2, 1, 2, purl 1, purl 2. There must be a million ways to speed up for the way I do this. And similarly, knit 2, little counterintuitively, knit 2, change needles, and purl 2. And knit 2, purl 1, purl 2. I need to work out how to live stream using this camera, because that's the kind of goal, because I can make a solid video of your sock being made. Right, but I quite like to do live streams. So I think these are the same. Oh, look at that. So we're now going to introduce the second colour. Lovely. Oh, yeah. This really isn't good enough. Okay, the framing isn't right. Okay. Oh, I don't know. You can see my ball of yarn there. Okay, let's see how it goes. Now, I don't tie a knot here. I just go for it. I start with a loose loop. Don't know why. But we're going straight into the brioche setup. So we're going to add loads of wraps. So here's our knit 1, yarn over, slip a stitch, yarn over. Slip a stitch, knit. Sorry about that. yarn over, slip, knit, yarn over, slip, knit, yarn over, slip, knit, yarn over, slip. Go to your other needle, but remember you're going to knit across the top of that. Here we are, ready to knit, going across the top. Lovely. So that stitch is now wrapped. Look at that. Knit, yarn over, knit, yarn over, slip, knit, yarn over, slip, knit, yarn over, slip, knit, yarn over, oh, slip, knit, yarn over, slip. Same thing, when changing needles, remember you're going to pull that over the edge, over here, over here. Bit of a crucial thing to learn, okay? So here's knit, we're going to pull that over there, knit, yarn over, slip, knit, yarn over, slip, knit, yarn over, slip, knit, yarn over, slip, knit, yarn over, slip. Okay, so that's our light color yarn, that's our contrasty color. This is one that picks up all your pattern on the outside here. Beautiful. So that's now set up, and so you're just really now going into standard brioche pattern, which from here is your purl. But remember, this is starting with a wrapped slip. So your purl, you're going to slip this purlwise and wrap it. So you start from under here, purlwise. That's slipped. Now you've got your first double stitch, your wrapped stitch, purl that, and we're away. Slip, wrap, purl, slip, wrap, purl. Woo. See it, slip, wrap that stitch, purl in. Easy peasy, slip, wrap, purl. As soon as you get the idea that these two stitches are one, it's all super easy. Here again, remember, we're going to start with the yarn over and under so we can wrap that and purl. Slip, wrap, purl, slip, wrap, purl. Those are two together. Slip, wrap, purl, slip, wrap, purl, slip, wrap, purl. Beautiful. Get out of there. Similarly, we're going to come under so that we can slip and wrap. Purl, slip, wrap, purl, slip, wrap. Woo. Purl, slip, wrap, purl, slip, wrap. Ooh. That's our last one. Purl. You got that. This goes a bit dangly at that point, but you'll get used to it. And then we rotate everything so that we're back to where we started out, and our yarns aren't tangled. It's not the end of the world. You'll get your yarns tangled and then have to undo them. So we've now successfully set up our first round of brioche. So we continue. Let's do another one. Knit, yarn over. Shit me, do not do that. Oh yeah. Knit, oh, tighten that up. yarn over. Oh no, I'm using the wrong yarn. Well done me. Okay. Get your dark colour back to where it needs to be. This is the difference between flat and in the round. So instead of now knitting with the dark, we do another knit with a light. Get into that in a little second once we go into the pattern. But here we are, back to knit, wrap, knit, yarn over, slip, knit, yarn over, slip, knit, yarn over, slip. Remember that business about going over here, going over that needle. So we're going to do that. Woo! Knit, yarn over, slip, knit, yarn over, slip, knit, yarn over, slip, knit, yarn over, slip, knit, yarn over, ooh, slip, knit, yarn over, slip, and this is kind of super quick way of doing things. Use a big yarn, relatively big needles, these are 5s, slip, knit, yarn over, slip. So this is only 32 stitches all the way around, and it'll make a decent sized sock. So you can knit this up really, really quick. You know, if I got my shit together, I could do one of these in a day, maybe less. But I'm always looking to do the more complicated patterns. So you just balance your ability with your ambition. This looks a little ugly. Okay, you see that's little baggy there? That's because it's not a knot. So I've just tightened it up by pulling on the start of the yarn, yeah? So now we're ready to do the dark. Oops. Oh, the archers. I might switch that off. 4 times. But yeah. Slip, wrap, purl. 4. Slip, wrap. Woo! Purl. That's 6 stitches. Slip, wrap, purl, slip, wrap, purl. That's 10 stitches, as I know. I've put 10 on this needle. Clever little thing, but under like this, so that we're ready to slip, wrap it round, purl, slip, wrap, purl, slip, wrap, purl, slip, wrap, purl. So that's our first 4 rows, nearly done. And what I'm trying to explain is on the pattern. When you're making flat brioche, you knit the light colour, purl, then you purl in the dark colour, then you turn over and you knit in the dark colour and purl in the light colour. So it goes knit, purl, but the colours go light, dark, dark, light. When you're knitting in the round, this is not the case. You have to unpeel your brain. You have to unpeel the flat thing and put it into a tube, which means to follow the same pattern, instead of going light, dark, dark, light, you go light, dark, dark. and you knit, purl, knit, purl. So in order to do most of the brioche, so that's our fourth row. On this sock, I've done, let's see, where's the start of the pattern? I would go as far as there, being the start of the pattern, because again, that's when our first increase, and a decrease there somewhere. It's a beautiful pattern, this. But what it is, it's usually in a brioche, you will just work a pattern here in the light, increases and decreases in the light side on the knit. Then the next 3 rows are flat. Purl in the dark, knit in the light, purl in the dark. Fine. This sushi ushi, or is it not? No, it's something else. Is different. It is worked on in the pattern, it's worked on the purl row as well. However, we don't have that sort of same setup because it's in the round. So actually the pattern is worked on the knit row, then you purl in the dark, then it's worked on the knit row again, and you purl in the dark. So you do twice as much working as you do in other patterns, but it's fabulously beautiful. But before I start doing that, let's have a look at how many before. I think this is our first pattern work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's only 5 rows, okay. Yeah, this looks like a left leaning there, maybe. Yeah, I reckon that's a left leaning. So I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you've got 6 rows of plain brioche before we do anything. And I've done 4. I've done 2. Because that's the thing. This is the thing. Is that really brioche is double leveling. So to do what looks like 6 rows of it, it's actually 12. So I'm going to roll on. We're doing, this is row 5 of 12. And you can see, your standard brioche is pretty easy to do. As long as you remember this business about going over there, remember, over there. And then you'll be fine, because it's just knit, yarn over, slip, knit, yarn over, slip, knit, yarn over, slip. It's really easy to get confused. So first big thing, yeah, knit, yarn over. We're going to do that again. There we go. Knit, pulling it over here. Knit, yarn over, slip. Yeah, it's really important not to be too tight with the knitting, because otherwise they all start to merge together and you start to split the yarn, you start to get all kinds of problems working out which are the pairs and which aren't. You see, I'm trying to slip that out from underneath. And weirdly, counterintuitively, your last one of those, you leave it dingle-dangling, okay? Leave it dangling. Because on this round, as we go, I'm gonna wrap, purl, slip, wrap, purl, slip, wrap, purl, slip, wrap. Both of you in a care home. Purl, slip, wrap, curl, slip, wrap. So it goes like a rocket.
Well, it's hard for Diane anyway because you fired her, and I think she wouldn't come back even if we did.
I've heard this Archers before. I didn't want to listen to it then. We're over here, remembering that this is so we can do a full wrap all the way around. Curl, slip, wrap.